Today we're in my home and studio. Everything I've ever done, every book I've ever read is surrounding me, a little voice talking to me. I've been collaborating with the Folio Society for a few years. I'm a tactile book person and nobody makes more beautiful books.
When we decided to do this limited edition, we thought it was time to look at Gormenghast afresh from an illustration point of view. Dave McKean was the perfect choice. He is an incredible illustrator and we were sure he would be able to do full justice to this book. Gormenghast Castle is occupied by the Groan family, their relatives, their servants, very kind of hermetically sealed, very labyrinthine, all part of this kind of, feels like a feudal system.
I read Gormenghast as a teenager, I think, and I thought it was okay. It didn't really connect with me. But then as soon as I started reading it as an adult, it just unfolded in a completely different way. It became this dense political satire for me. And then above all, these beautiful passages of nature writing really connected with me. We're in the middle of the countryside. I like walking in the mornings. It's a nice landscape that lends itself to collecting my thoughts and then coming back here and drawing. I know we were only supposed to do 20 odd pictures, but it ended up being more like 150 images. The text and the pictures really buzz off each other all the way through.
What was your process for this book then, Dave?
Read it, number one, and then I just make lots of notes. I have my notebook, really scampy little sketches, and then a lot of drawing, basic shapes, basic characters, and then use that as my basis for the final drawings. And I wanted this feeling of a sort of maze-like quality, so that in the final image there would be a tone added to these shapes, but in between all this negative shape would be the white of the paper, and it would start to look like a maze, and we carried that through on the box itself. I did these flat mazes, but they're made up of little buildings and windows and stairways. The city is the character. Each book has its own particular colour tone. The first one, it was in the library, it was in the study, so I found a nice buffy brown for that. The second one, the storm clouds gather, there's the scene in the water at the end, and a blue seemed to be right. The covers of the book have a real flush of colour on the cover, because it's outside the book. It is the nature outside the castle, then you open and dive into this labyrinth inside.
We've got the books here. Numero uno.
Wow. What a beautiful finish. It's almost a sort of prismatic.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that worked.
It did work. We didn't know if it would,
That's
but it
fantastic.
does. Yeah.
They feel other, don't they? They're definitely books, but they have a strange quality all their own.
Yes.
Wonderful. Beautiful. It's come out beautifully. And the tone of the paper's just nice. I've got 3 books. I need something to put them in.
You do indeed. And here it is. There's that lovely box.
I really like the hidden crown, all the little details.
Yes.
Can I open the box?
You can open the box.
Oh my God, right, okay. It's a piece of furniture, isn't it? Fabulous. It's quite a piece. Thank you very much for showing it to me.
Gormenghast has been an ambitious project, and it truly is one of the most magnificent books in the Folio collection.